English Listening Practice.
Episode 2. How to Understand Fast English. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another listening practice from English Listening Pod. I'm Evelyn, and I'm so happy you are here with me. I will talk slowly and clearly. If you're at the A1 level, this podcast is perfect for you. Understanding fast English can feel like a big challenge, but with a few simple steps and regular, focused practice, you can learn to catch more words and feel more confident. I'll share ideas that work for beginners, and I'll give you clear examples so you know exactly what to do and how to fit it into your daily routine. Let's start by thinking about how sounds connect in English. Imagine you're listening to a short greeting in slow speech. Someone says clearly, "How are you?" Each word stands on its own, and you can hear every part. Now imagine that same greeting in fast speech. "How are you today?" It sounds like 2 or 3 words blend into one. This process is called linking, and it's one of the first things you'll need to master. When speakers link sounds, they join a final consonant or vowel sound to the next word's beginning. For example, pick it up often sounds like kit, up. Practice linking by choosing simple phrases. Say them slowly, exaggerate the connections, then speed up. Record yourself and compare with native speech so you know how strong each link should be. Next, let's talk about dropping sounds, or what teachers call elision. In fast speech, small sounds can disappear because we speak with less attention to every little noise. For example, and often reduces to n, so bread and butter becomes bread and butter. The final D vanishes. Similarly, going to often becomes gonna. Instead of I'm going to go, you'll hear I'm gonna go. If you know which words reduce, you can guess what you hear. To practice, make a list of common reductions. And, n, want to, wanna, going to, gonna, got to, gotta. Then listen to recordings and mark each reduced word. Finally, say those phrases yourself until they feel natural. Start slow and work up to normal speed. A third key skill is focusing on key words. In any English sentence, some words carry the main meaning, nouns, main verbs, adjectives, while smaller words are often quieter. For example, in I want to go to the store tomorrow, the words that matter most are want, go, store, and tomorrow. The little words I, to, thee, to are often shorter and less clear. By training yourself to pick out only the big words at first, you can follow the general idea even if you miss a few tiny words. A useful exercise is to listen to a sentence. Write down only the main words you caught, and then check the full sentence. You'll see how much meaning you captured and what parts you missed. Listening for rhythm is also crucial. English is a stress-timed language, which means strong and weak beats appear in a repeating pattern. Content words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, fall on the strong beats, while function words, articles, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, fall on the weak beats. This pattern gives English its musical quality. By tapping your finger to the rhythm of speech, you learn to anticipate when the speaker will emphasize a word and when they'll hurry through the softer ones. Practice with short sentences. Tap along. Then speak the sentence yourself, trying to keep the same pattern of strong and weak beats. Shadowing is one of the most powerful and underrated techniques. You pick a short audio clip, ideally a sentence or two, then play it in small parts and speak along with the recording, matching its speed, rhythm, and intonation. Shadowing trains both your ear and your mouth simultaneously. To get the best results, choose clips that are neither too easy nor too hard, and do just 5 minutes of shadowing each day. Over weeks, you'll notice your brain starts to process fast speech automatically, and your mouth learns the linking and reductions by muscle memory. Using subtitles or transcripts is a great way to guide your ear through new material. Start by listening without looking at the words. Write down what you hear, even if it's only a few words. Then read the transcript, compare it with your notes, and listen again. Seeing the written form of a reduced word like gonna helps your brain link it to the sound, but avoid relying on transcripts forever. Gradually wean yourself off them by listening first and checking only if you get stuck. Another helpful tool is slowing down the audio on a language learning app or media player. Reducing the speed by 10 to 20% can make a big difference at first. For instance, listening at 0.9 times speed preserves the natural intonation, but gives you a bit more processing time. Once you feel comfortable at 0.9 times, move up to 1.0 times. Some apps even let you increase to 1.1 times or 1.2 times, so your ear can adapt to slightly faster speech than normal. This gradual speed training builds confidence, but always return to full speed to check your progress. Building a personal library of common phrases will speed comprehension. Fast speakers use stock phrases again and again. You know, kind of, at the end of the day, no worries, and so on. Write down 10 to 20 stock phrases and practice listening for them in audio or video. Each time you spot one, pause and replay, focusing on how it links to the surrounding words. Over time, your ear will latch onto these patterns instantly, giving you anchor points in any sentence. Accents and dialects can feel intimidating, but many reduction and linking patterns stay the same across regions. Still, it's good to expose yourself to a few different accents. Try British, American, Australian, and maybe a news anchor's accent versus a casual talk show host. Notice differences in vowel sounds and linking. The more accents you hear, the more flexible your ear becomes. Use YouTube channels or podcasts from different countries and pay attention to the variations in reductions, rhythm, and intonation. Practicing tricky sounds like "the" is also vital. In fast speech, this can sound almost like dis, and think can sound like fink if you don't pay attention. To master "theet," practice tongue placement by saying this, that, these, those, slowly, watching your tongue between your teeth. Then find a fast clip with lots of "theech" sounds, like a weather forecast saying thunder and thick clouds, and listen for those sounds in context. Intonation and melody guide meaning in English, even when speech is fast. Questions usually end on a higher pitch, statements on a lower pitch, and lists often have a rising tone on each item except the last. These patterns help you know when the speaker is asking, stating, or listing, even if you miss some words. Practice by reading simple dialogues aloud, marking where the pitch rises and falls, and then mimic them in fast shadowing. Working with a language partner or tutor really accelerates your progress. A partner can highlight in real time where they link words or drop sounds, and they can slow down or repeat sections on demand. Even 5 minutes of targeted listening practice with feedback each week can be more effective than hours of solo listening. Use apps that find conversation partners or join language exchange groups so you can practice live listening and speaking. Recording yourself side by side with the original audio is like having a personal coach. Choose a phrase of 5 to 10 words, record yourself repeating it at the same speed, then play both recordings together. Listen for missing links or dropped sounds, and note which part you need to improve. Then, record again and compare. Doing this regularly trains your ear to expect fast speech patterns and your mouth to reproduce them precisely. Many apps and websites let you loop short clips on repeat, sometimes just a few seconds long. Use this to drill the hardest bits until your brain catches on. Looping works really well for unusual reductions or strong accents. Keep loops under 10 seconds so you don't burn out on one stretch. Then move on to another challenging bit. Interest-driven learning is key. Choose podcasts, videos, or songs on topics you love. If you enjoy the content, whether it's cooking, sports, true crime, or pop music, you'll be motivated to push through the difficulty. Keep a notebook of new words or reduced forms you hear. Jot down the phrase, its meaning, and a quick example. Review your notebook weekly to reinforce memory. Reading along with audiobooks is effective, especially when you use a professionally narrated version with clear pronunciations. Follow the text as you listen, mark words you didn't know, then reread that page and listen again. This reading-listening combo builds strong connections between written and spoken forms, making fast speech easier to decode. Music can be another fun way to train your ear. Pick a song with repetitive chorus lines, look up the lyrics, and sing along. Many singers reduce words in songs, so you'll learn to recognize gonna for going to, or wanna for want to. Singing also trains your mouth to produce reductions naturally, helping listening comprehension as well. Passive listening, listening while you do other tasks, reinforces patterns subconsciously. Play a 5-minute clip on repeat while cooking, jogging, or cleaning. Your brain absorbs rhythms and linkings even when you're focused elsewhere. And later, you'll notice familiar chunks popping out when you listen closely. Using context clues lets you fill gaps when you miss words. For example, if you catch strange, outside, you can infer the full sentence, I heard a strange sound outside. Practice this skill by listening to simple stories. Pause after each sentence and retell it in your own words. Then compare with the original to see how accurate you were. Watching videos with slow-motion subtitles or karaoke-style highlighting helps train your eye-ear connection. Some platforms let you slow subtitles separately from audio. Follow the words visually first, then switch off the text and test your listening. This layered approach builds strong listening skills in stages. When frustration sets in, remember that every small win counts. Catching 3 words instead of 1 is real progress. Keep a journal of achievements. Note the date, the clip you worked on, and how many words you understood. After a few weeks, you'll see clear improvement, and that motivates you to keep going. Practicing speaking under timed conditions helps too. Record yourself saying, I want to learn English every day, 5 times, each time trying to beat your own speed. As your mouth learns to form reductions and links quickly, your ear becomes more attuned to fast speech patterns. In each practice session, combine multiple tips. Start with a short clip, listen slowly, read the transcript, shadow, loop tough sections, practice key phrases, and then listen at full speed. Write down new words, use context clues, review your notes, and repeat daily. Even 10 minutes of focused practice each day will yield huge gains over a month. Over time, you'll feel more confident when someone speaks quickly. The words that once blurred together will become clear, and you'll find yourself enjoying conversations, movies, and podcasts without fear. It may feel challenging at first, but each hour of dedicated practice builds strong listening muscles. Soon, fast English will sound smooth and natural. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope these detailed ideas help you understand fast English more easily. Remember to be patient, keep your practice consistent, and celebrate each small victory. You have everything you need to succeed. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss new episodes. Leave a comment to let me know which tip helped you the most. See you next time.